welcome to my channel. I like anything artsy such as drawing, dancing, makeup, fashion, and more. And today I will be doing a little review of Jeffree Star Cosmetics. I got a couple of items from his recent Blood Money collection, and I'm really excited to try them out today. And then I also got the mini controversy palette that he did with Shane Dawson to try out, and that is in the Emerald edition. So I want to do a winter makeup look today, and I know that this eyeshadow palette has some blue shades in it. So let's just get into this palette first. So this is what the palette looks like. It does come with the plastic covering, and I think it is stunning. I really like that it has a lot of blue tones in here. Also, you get a nice transition shade, this really pretty taupey shimmer, and of course the star of the palette, which is this emerald shade right here, which is also a shimmer. I did get 2 of the lip products from his most recent collection, one being the Stoned Lip Balm, and it does have sativa seed oil in it, and it is tinted green. However, it does not tint your lips. It's a clear balm, and it smells pretty subtle, but pretty good. The next thing is this lip gloss, The Gloss. I really do enjoy this packaging for this collection. I think it is really cute. And I really like that it has the mint green component on top. It does have green reflex in it, but overall the gloss itself is pretty clear. And the last thing I got from his website is the Extreme Frost highlighting powder, and I love the packaging. First off, I just wanted to say that this is really nice feeling. And this was the most expensive thing I purchased. As you can see, it is really nice packaging. Feels like good quality. This shade name is a little bit out there, so we're gonna call this the Exotic Dancer Magic. I'm sure you can put 2 and 2 together as to what it's actually called. And it is a really gorgeous kind of white gold shimmer with some green reflex as well. I do have a couple of new Shein products as well to test out. And Shein's makeup line, if you haven't seen my previous videos, is called She Glam. They're very affordable. This is the new foundation they put out, which is the Complexion Pro Long Lasting Breathable Matte Foundation, and I got it in the shade Shell. I'm hoping it matches at least my body, and it looks pretty close, so that is exciting. And I want to say this was $9 on their website. And this is the new concealer they put out, which is the 12-hour full coverage concealer in the shade Vanilla. And they just released this as well. I believe this was $6. I also got a brow pencil. Has a pretty unique shape to it, which I like, and then the other end is a spoolie. Next, I purchased the She Glam eyebrow cream, and it is just a eyebrow gel in the shade Ebony, which is really just a dark brown shade. And the last new thing I purchased is this Memoraba eyeliner, which has a really thin felt tip. And I'm very excited to get this makeup look started. So first, I'm just going to spray a little bit of this Hydrating Coconut Mist by e.l.f. And I figured out what it smells like is, and that's the Cantu leave-in conditioner. It smells exactly like that, and it smells really delicious. Just gonna put my hair up while I'm doing my makeup. Get it out of the way. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I really have been loving this for the base of the makeup. So I will definitely be continuing my use with this. I just apply it to my T-zone because it is very pore filling. I'm just pressing it into the skin lightly and trying to get it really packed into these pores, which are not liking me right now. So I'm beyond excited for Christmas. It is actually my first Christmas that I will be doing in my own house with my boyfriend and our son. So I think that it's in there now. And now we can go into the foundation, which again is in the shade Shell. I'm going to take that medium oval complexion brush from the last makeup tutorial. I did about 7 pumps and that got me a little dollop. I'm just going to see how well this covers. Okay, So one pump did not get me very far, so I will have to apply another pump. And that, I mean, is pretty generous. But to cover the rest of my face, I'm sure it shall be fine. And I do like to cover my eyes with the foundation, because after this I will go in with my concealer, sort of as my base for my eyeshadow, because I do not own an eyeshadow base, or eyeshadow primer, if you will. Okay, definitely a light to medium coverage foundation. It could just be this brush that I'm using, but I would definitely not say it is full coverage. So just take that into consideration. Maybe if I had applied more, it would be more full coverage, but I like to keep my base pretty light to start off with. So now I'm going to use the concealer, their new concealer, which is here, and it is just a nice little thin applicator. Applying this to my little problem areas, wherever I see little blemishes, and also some parts of the T-zone to brighten it up a bit. Okay, a little bit on the eyes, and right there, a couple little blemishes, but again, I have bangs, so let's go in and blend this out. Okay. This shade is very light and brightening, which I'm not minding, but I just kind of wasn't expecting it to be this bright. Now this does claim to be full coverage, and I would say it's probably closer to a medium coverage, which for my taste I again don't mind, but I would not say it is the most full coverage concealer. And I did manage to get a mirror for myself, which isn't really helping me for this step, but will help me for other steps. And right now I've just got my little trusty She Glam face palette that I'm using to really see what I'm doing. Okay, off camera, I did set my face with some of the Mary Kay setting powder that I used previously, and then I went in with the Stereo Face by She Glam, which is this bronzing palette, and I went in with Noble Tint, and it's the cooler shade. And then I went in with the same blush that I used in my previous video, the Ciate London blush in Date Night, which is that really pretty terracotta color. And that is all I've done so far. So now I want to do the eyes and get it started. But first, actually, I'm going to put on some of this lip scrub that I didn't get to show you in the last tutorial video. But it is a really nice, definitely exfoliates, and it smells like brown sugar. My lips have been really chapped recently, therefore I put a ton on. I'm just going to rub it around, let it sit for a second, and then I'll wipe it off. Okay, now that that is wiped off, I'm going to go in with that Ride or Die Lip Balm in Tough Cookie. And again, this stuff smells so delicious. So I'm just going to put on a little bit, smush it around, and rub it in like so with my finger, because it does kind of pack a lot of color into one spot. So now I am going to go into the Mini Controversy palette, and I'm thinking I'm going to start with this light blue shade called Flat Earth. It is very light and like a sky blue. Okay, so for this next bit, I am so sorry, but apparently I zoomed my camera in too much, and so I turned pink. But here I am showing you the colors that I will be working with, even though you can't see them because I didn't realize it was cropped out from the screen. But I'm just explaining that I'm going to use the lightest blue shade called Flat Earth and apply that all over my crease area and bringing it up to almost my brow bone. And that would be just a nice general wash of that color. Canceled, which is a beautiful deep turquoise. I'm going to pop that right in the crease, and then I'm going to wing it out of it, connect it back, do a little blending, blend it upwards slightly, and that's about the shape I want from it. So, to the other eye. Blend it up slightly. I'm just going to go in with my finger and apply that shimmer dark or royal blue to the lid. Wow, that is a beautiful color. And then the same thing with the other eye. And I'm not being too specific about not getting it on my crease because I will blend it back out. I'm going to blend this out. So I'm just grabbing that turquoise shade and beginning to blend the deeper blue in with the turquoise a bit more. Same thing with the other eye. I think I'm going to do this deeper blue underneath the whole bottom. And then connect it to where I winged out the other eyeshadow. I mean, these really are beautiful colors. Again, I don't know what happened with my footage. I'm so sorry, guys. But I will be playing with this palette a lot more, so I will definitely show you some more looks with this guy. Next, I'm just going to do my mascara real quick. Okay, next up, I actually think I'm going to skip eyeliner for today, so I will be showing you this sheet and eyeliner in my next video. Now moving on to the brows, I'm going in with the Sheet Lamb, not sure what this is called, but it is an eyebrow pencil and it's got this interesting diamond shape on it. So I'm going to go in with this now. Let me just grab a little mirror so I can see what I'm doing. I'm going to use the thin side and underline, drag it out a little bit, just making the shape I want, kind of filling in with the thicker side as I go. And then again to underline the thin side, and then work it upward for the front of my brow. I mean, everybody's eyebrows are different, but I like this pencil because it's very easy to work with. Alright, and as luck would have it, my camera died, so I finished the eyebrows. I really didn't do much more than what I showed, and now I'm just going to go in with that brow gel. And lay them down a bit more. Okay. I'm really liking how those two brow products work together, so I will definitely be using those again. And next, we are going to test out this bad boy, this beautiful highlighter, and I do have a little glow highlighting brush by Moda Pro, and I'm going to take a little bit and pop it right there. Oh, that's really pretty. Okay, so right now I'm just kind of getting a wash of this down, and in a second I will go in with my finger to intensify it. Okay, touch on the nose, then a touch up here. Okay, so now I'm going to go with my finger to kind of intensify a couple of those spots. Ooh, okay. Kind of intensify, or yeah, that as you can see, just really brought this shade to light. So, going in with my pinky for the tip of my nose and Cupid's bow. Wow, I mean, if you like glitter, then you would love one of these highlighters from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. The name does it justice. This is magic. I feel magical right now. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's popping. It's popping. So, gonna go in with a little bit of that lip balm. Feels very nice, very nourishing, and yeah, it smells kind of natural, which is, I like that. Now, I've been wanting to test out these She Glam Matte Sparkling Lipsticks that I tried to show you in the last video. So I am just taking that nude one from before. And that is a really gorgeous, rich shade. So, no sparkles on my actual lips. As you can see, there are no sparkles where I applied it, but the sparkles are still on the outside. So, with that being said, they're not embedded into these lipsticks. They just are on the outside for aesthetic purposes. That is a really rich, nice, I would not say matte, I would say these are more like a satin finish. And lastly, for this look, we're going to take the gloss in Blood Money and apply it over top. Okay, initially when you first apply it, it is filled with green reflex, but once you just mush it around a bit, it does kind of even out across your lips and looks really pretty. And I honestly am in love with this look. I think it turned out so nice for the winter time, and I will be using all of these products again. I am not disappointed here, so look for these in an upcoming video if you want to see how they perform a little better. So thank you guys so very much for watching. I do post every Tuesday and every Friday, so come join me again then. I hope you guys have a good rest of your week, and I promise in the upcoming videos I will show you the eyeshadow better. I just don't know what happened with my camera. It turned everything pink, so we will work on that. Thank you for watching.